DGE, it always comes right after a short vowel sound. So when you're reading an unknown word, you're wondering, it's just you already know because of the tab 2 rule, because that D and G are after it, so it's going to make it short sound anyway. But DGE is just a quick little brain trigger that the vowel before it is going to make it short sound. Here are some examples. Fudge, hedge, badge. Okay, you'll never see a word that ends with a J in English. It's either going to be a GE or a DGE. You'll notice in huge, it's a GE because that's not a short vowel before it, it's a long vowel. But fudge, is a short vowel, so it gets the trigraph. You ready to try? Are you ready? All right. So let me blow this up and we will get reading. It can't be too, I have your chat open and I have to leave room to see you. Okay. So we have a hard G here. It's going to make its regular sound. Here we have an O that's going to say O. Because of the tab 2 rule, there's a vowel 1 or 2 doors down. But not this A, it's not going to say its long sound. It'll make its regular short sound, because of the tab 2 rule, and we are learning that DGE is a unit that comes after short vowel sounds. By the way, before I forget, why does DGE have to have, don't you love my handwriting? Why does DGE have to have an E right here? If you know, put it in the chat. If you can even read that. Why does DGE have to have an E at the end? Anybody have any guesses? You're probably typing it right now. Or you're thinking, you think you might know, or you're like, I have no idea. Just, E's just get to do their own thing. Not really. E's always have a job at the end. They're never there for no reason. Yes! So G can make a soft sound. So do you see how this G says G? That's because that's what G says when there is not an E, I, or Y after it. Right? So we need this E to make this say a soft sound. J, J. Otherwise it would be dg, right? This would be its hard sound. So that E is there to make that say J. So if we pencil read this word, we have G, O, T, A, J. 3 letters that makes one sound. Only one dot. We're not dotting letters, we dot sounds. So we have go, taj, go, taj. Try yours. The E is silent, you don't hear it. You only hear that soft G sound. Okay. So this O is going to say O because there is another vowel 1 or 2 doors down. It'll say its name. This vowel does not have a vowel, another one 1 or 2 doors down. So it won't say its name. It'll make its regular short sound, I. Plus you can see that DGE follows it, and that's always comes after a short vowel sound. So a couple different reasons why that I says I. So we have faux pidge, faux pidge, faux pidge. Okay. All right, so number 2, here we have a hard C. If it had an E, I, or Y after it, it would be a soft C, like in the word rice. Now that C makes the S sound soft sound because there's an E, I, or Y after it. But if not, it just makes its regular hard sound, K. So here we have a hard C, K, a short U, and our trigraph that says J. So K, J, crudge, crudge. So what would yours say over here? Take your time. All right. Shorter word. So this E will say eh. It's short sound because of the tap 2 rule. We have t, j. 3 letters that make one sound is a trigraph. Only one dot. Tredge. Tredge. Try to enunciate and articulate the sound of the T and the R. Tredge. Number 3. This E is going to say eh because of those 2 consonants. This E will say I because of those 2 consonants. DGE just makes the J sound and says j. So we have d, e, o, I, j. Delige. Make sure that your eh is different from your I. Your jaw is dropped here. Delige. Delige. All right, go ahead and try yours over here. That's right, we don't say the D, just the J. So DGE just sounds like a J. The D is pretty much silent. Yeah. So we have an I here because of those 2 consonants and an I here because of those 2 consonants. DGE just says J. Sounds like a J. You don't hear the D, you don't hear the E. So we have f, l, I, I, j. So this word has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 letters, but only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sounds. That we read sounds, we dot sounds, we blend sounds. The letters are just there to organize the sounds and make sure that they are spelled in a way that you can know what the writer was intending. So that's why there's those 2 M's there, so that I would say I, otherwise it'd be a different word. So here we have flimage, flimage. What would that word say with only 1 M? Flimage, right? Because now that I has to say I. What would this word say if this I was an E with still only 1 M? Fleamage, fleamage. Now what if we brought back in the M? Both of them. Flemage, flemage. So that's why the consonants matter. All of the spelling matters, so that we know what sound to read. All right, number 4. Here we have an E because of the tap 2 rule and an I because of the tap 2 rule. Our DGE that says J. B, E, L, I, J. Bellage. Again, we have an E and an I. Make sure the sounds are different. Bellage. So try yours over here. Your jaw is really going to drop on this O. Okay, so we have a short I, a short O, ah. Ah. Make sure your jaw is nice and dropped. Ah. So we have I, t, ah, j. Ritage. Ritage. Out of those 4, how many did you get on your own out of these 4 right here? How many out of 4? Please let me know in the Q&A. Okay. All right. So our answers ranged from 0 to 4. So whatever you got, you are not alone. You have other people who are in the same boat as you. So I want to, based on your answers, I want to come down here and I'm going to pick a couple, and then if we have time, I'll let you pick some, but I want to make sure that we get some intentional practice in for a couple of these words. Yeah, I want to do number 1 real quick. So I want you to practice number 1, and then I'm going to come back and do it with you. If it helps, you can break up this word right here and have 2 parts. Okay, so if we broke this up into its 2 syllables, then let's just do this first syllable first. We have the short U and a short O because of the tap 2 rule. So this first syllable is k-l-a-t, clut, clut. Now, putting that to the side, starting with this T, t-a-j, todge. So what we've done is we've broken this long word into 2 parts with only 3 sounds each. Actually, the first one had 4 sounds. So we have clut and todge. When you put those together, you have clutodge, clutodge. Now try to actually put a Y. Yes, you got clutodge, or an A for almost, please, in the Q&A. Y or A for clutodge, so I know how quickly to progress here. Okay. All right, please try the word 5. Please try 5. I'm not going to mark it even with you. I want you to try marking it on your own first before I jump in. Number 5. So this O is going to say O, right? Because there's only one consonant between the vowels. There's another vowel in the next 1 or 2 spots. That makes it say its name, its long sound, O. This U can make a short sound, because the 2 consonants that are after it. So we have k, o, j. Chromudge, chromudge. Y or A in the Q&A? Did you get chromudge, please? Did you get chromudge? There we go. There's some more Y's. Still some A's. Don't worry, you're not alone. Oh, you're throwing in that O still, huh? You can do it. You can do it. Okay. I'm going to go just a touch harder. I want to do number 8. Please try number 8. Make sure an R doesn't slip in after the P. So this first A is going to say A because of the tap 2 rule. The E will say this I will say I. A, I. Silent. So we have J, A, D, N, P, I, J. J, Jade, Jada, Jaden, Jaden, P, Jaden, P, Jaden, Pidge, Jaden, Pidge. How'd you do? Y or A? Is a paragraph also right? Paragraph. I'm not quite sure what your question is, Nalda. Can you rephrase it? That's right, you did. That's right, you got it, Blair. Jaden Pidge. Thank you for telling me. Okay, now drop in some of your requests for which one do you want me to do with you before I let you go. Oh, does ER always say R or Oh, that's a good question. Does ER always say I'm gonna go with, I'm just trying to think of a percentage. 95% of the time it will. Almost always it will. I mean, think of this word, era, or this word, if you can read my mouse writing, heritage. And those two words that ER is not saying This one's saying E, this one's saying hair, saying air. Actually, it's hard to pronounce, but heritage. So almost always, but not always. All right. Do we have any requests? You're welcome. Rowan wants number 10. Let's do it. So we have our long O right here, a short U. Go for it. What does this word say, my friends? Yeah. So this O will say O, U will say sorry. J. Lomudge. Did that seem easy? Let me know. Lomudge. Was that one easy, medium, or hard? EM or H? Easy for you? Okay. Is there a harder one you want to try? I think we have time for one more. That one's medium and hard. Okay. Don't worry, Carrie. Don't worry. Any requests for one more? Number 9. Okay, number 9 it is. Go for it. I want to let you guys try it. If you want to, you can divide it right here. Okay, so this I is going to say I, this I will say I, this O will say ah. We have k, I, n, kin in the first syllable. Trip, trip in the second syllable. Putting those together, kintrip, kintrip. Last syllable is p, ah, j, podge. All combined, kintripodge. Kintripodge. Please put a Y or an A in the Q&A. Did you get kintripodge? Nice. Good job, you guys. I bet it really was an almost. If you didn't get it, I bet you were close. Closer than you think. Closer than you're probably giving yourself credit for. So you learned that DGE is how, well, we're not in spelling, we're in reading. DGE follows a short vowel sound, always. So when you see a DGE, the vowel before it's going to say ah. The D is basically silent, same with the E. It's just there to make that G say it soft down and say J. I'd like to introduce you to your new knowledge that is now yours to keep. Congratulations. Have a wonderful rest of your August. Bye, everybody.